so much for joining me on my program once again. I appreciate you wherever you're joining me from. I say good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Accept my greeting according to your time zone. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel. Click the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I upload a video. You can be among the first to receive it. Then go to the comment section at all times. Leave your comment, drop your contribution. If you have suggestions, make it out there. If you have any criticism, put it down on the comment section. It will make us to get better, presenting you a better program. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Agu Naya, thank you for joining. Ngozi Obonna, thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Blazy, good evening, Blazy. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. You're all welcome wherever you're joining from. I appreciate you as you're connecting to the program. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you for your support. Please kindly share the broadcast on your platform. Share it to all your WhatsApp group. Share it to your Facebook. Share it to all the people you are connected with. Share it so that other Biafrans can join us on this very broadcast. Be able to pass the information and send all the information across. Remember what we do here. What we do here is to encourage our fellow Biafrans, encourage the people that are seeking for their freedom across the world, mainly the Biafran people and other ethnic group in Nigeria, the Ududua people and the Middle Belters. That is why we come here online on a daily basis to speak about the situation of things, how things are going and things that are happening. We come here to share informations, to make sure that people are being informed of the situation of things and to encourage each other. We must not give up, no matter the attack we see, no matter the attack that is coming from right, left, and center, no matter the dehumanization, no matter the obstruction we are getting from the government, no matter the intimidations you are seeing, even from your fellow citizens, you must stand firm and stand strong and continue to pursue that which is right. I can assure you that whatever you are looking for, you are going to get it. Every Biafran across the world, wherever you are watching me from in this program, I appreciate you and I tell you to be steadfast. Be steadfast. Don't allow anybody to shake you and don't allow anybody to discourage you. No matter what you see, no matter what you hear, remain still on what you are doing. Continue to pursue your freedom. And I bet you that freedom you will get. You will get that freedom. We have to remain focused. The Biafran people, you have to remain focused. Focus on the target. The target is freedom. Remain focused on the target. Don't allow anybody to obstruct you. Don't allow anybody to obstruct you in any way or any manner. Just focus on that target, which is the freedom. There is nothing else we are asking for except freedom. We want a nation where we'll be free to be able to practice our religion, to be able to pursue our career, be able to do what we want to do, to be in a country where we can be safe. That is what we are asking for. And we will continue to pursue that no matter what they do. Don't allow people to continue to control your emotion or control what you say and what you do. And I want you to know, no matter how good you are, people must talk. No matter how good you are, people must talk about you. No matter how good or how bad you are, people must talk. Ifeanyi, you're welcome. No matter how good you are, people must talk. If you are good, people will talk about you. If you're bad, people will talk about you. There is no way, there's nothing you can do in this world to make people stop talking about you. There is nothing you will do on this planet Earth to make people be pleased with you and you see the whole world begin to talk good about you. No, people must talk. And it is their right to talk. Allow them to talk. For those of us who are Christians, Christ, whom you respect so much, through whom Christianity came, people talked about him. People castigated him. They called him different kinds of names. They went to the extent of killing him. They crucified him. Somebody who supposedly is a Messiah. They crucified him. So who are you not to be castigated or crucified? Who are you not to be talked about? And I tell you, people will talk about you as long as you have something to offer. As long as you're doing something, people will talk about you. As long as you're making difference, people will talk about you. As long as you're having effect in people's life, they'll talk about you. When they're not talking about you, it means you are doing nothing. I am saying this word to encourage every Biafran, mainly the IPOB autopiloted Biafrans, under the spokesmanship of Master Simon Ekpa and on the leadership of Master Nnamdi Kanu. If you're on that side, you're on the right path. And people must talk about you. Don't get discouraged when they talk about you. Do not worry. You don't even need to respond. Because it doesn't matter what you do, they will never be satisfied. It doesn't matter how you explain to them, they will never understand. Because they have chosen their path, what they want to believe. That is why I say you owe nobody an explanation. As long as your conscience does not judge you, as long as your conscience does not condemn you, continue on that path that you are going. Victory is sure. Continue on that path. Victory is sure. Today, when you go online, you see people who claim to be agitators, who claim to be seeking for freedom. They have abandoned the freedom they are seeking for. And all their focus today is on the autopiloted IPOB, on Mazi Simon Ekpa, on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They are asking us one question or the other. They are asking, where is the Biafra you told us they're going to come? Where is the Biafra? Where is the Biafra? And when you see their mentality, how senseless they are, if these people had an atom of sense in them, they will know that getting a country is a process. And when we said in 2023 you're going to see Biafra, already we are seeing Biafra from everything that have been put in place. From the very day we ended that very countdown, liaison offices of Biafra was declared and was opened. They are opened on different countries. Our spokesperson gave an order, an express order of defending Biafra land. All this takes a process. But some of them, because of their stupidity, what they are expecting is that when it gets to that day, we come online and announce to them, here comes Biafra, and we begin to destroy lives and property. That is what they are expecting. In their own devilish mind, in their own myopic mind, that is what they were expecting. Biafra will definitely come in 2023, and the process has started. I bumped into a video where one of them was asking Master Simon Ekpa his roadmap, and I laughed. At this point in time, somebody who claimed to be an agitator, who claimed to care about Biafra, who claimed to be seeking for his own freedom, he's asking Simon Ekpa, what is your template? What is your roadmap? Laughable. And when you hear somebody ask such question, do you need to respond to such person? When you see somebody who has been observing what has been happening since the day Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped up to today, you have seen and you've seen the progress we have made from one stage to the other. We have never stepped back an inch. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped, it has been one step forward, another step forward. It has been forward ever and backward never. And you're asking, what is the roadmap? The roadmap that has been played out, demonstrated and played out, and you have seen the effect up to this state that we are in now today, heading into the declaration. And there you are, you're still asking of the roadmap. That is why I tell you that you owe nobody no explanation. And people must talk. It doesn't matter what you do, they will talk. Just like Mazi Simon Ekpa said, I know when Biafra will come. They began to cry. All hell break loose. Why must he say he knows when Biafra will come? Why is he saying that? If you know it, tell us. If you know when it will come, tell us. The people of little faith and little mind, they cried and they fought it. They attacked him simply because he said, I know when Biafra will come. And why they were asking and asking, and he said, in 150 days, we are going to activate the move into Biafra land. And we started counting. And they began to mock us. They began to mock us. And while we are counting, we are not just only counting, we are putting things in progress. A lot of achievement was made. The referendum of Biafran people were conducted in different places. We went to the extent of making Biafran people not to get involved in the election. Different strategies were put in place. The message of Biafra was taken to the world level. International media began to report about Biafra. The whole world get focused on Biafra. Questions were asked. Countries begin to speak about Biafra. Countries begin to come into the case of Biafra. And you're still asking, what progress have we made? And we told you, after the countdown, Biafra will be activated. And immediately after the countdown, our spokesperson made the announcement. Ordered the Biafra government in exile to commence immediately and take action. Biafra in exile commenced immediately and they started taking action. And you heard him mention countries where our liaison office will be opened. You were not moved. It wasn't enough for you. What you are expecting is for us to begin to engage unnecessarily. What you were expecting is for us to begin to throw bomb up. What we are expecting is to see lives being wasted. We are smarter than you. We are much, much intelligent than you. And don't be surprised that you see Biafra without firing a shot. That doesn't mean that we are weak. That doesn't mean that we are not going to defend ourselves. The defense of Biafra land is intact. And when that time comes, we are going to defend every of our borders. When the time comes, we are going to defend our borders. Don't be too hasty. Don't be too hasty. And I tell Biafran people, you must not answer all questions. You must not respond to all idiots. Anyone that wants to know how far we have gone and where we are coming from, go and listen to the broadcast of Master Simon Epa. That's an assignment for them. Let them go to that broadcast and listen to it carefully and come back. When the Liberation Army will be unleashed, it will be announced. Everything is on stage. We can't make any mistake. That is why we are going to win this war. Because we cannot make any mistake. It's not coming by sudden. It is going to be played on our own terms. We are going to dictate the ground and the floor and when it's going to start. Not the other way around. Those of you who is trying to dictate for us, you're wasting your goddamn time. You better stop wasting your time. When the time is right, our spokesperson, Master Simon Epa, will speak. That is why I love him so much. Your propaganda, your blackmail, and your stupid questions cannot make him to make those mistakes. We continue to follow our template. We continue to make progress. Every single day, we move a step ahead until the Biafra land is liberated completely. And that is how it's done. Even in the engagement of war, even if you enter into war, you don't liberate yourself one day. It's a process. Even if that is the engagement of a war, you have to capture city by city, village by village, state by state, local government to local government, capture everywhere before you can be totally free. I'm talking about the war situation. Now you know how clueless these people are when they are telling you where is the Biafra. Even if you give them the Biafra, they will still be calling one Nigeria because that is where they belong. Even when they wake up and they see that Biafra have been declared, they will still be talking about one Nigeria. They will. That is how bad it is. You see why I tell you they will talk. They must talk. Don't bother yourself. No matter how you try to explain to them, they will talk. So let them talk. Before their own very eyes, before they finish their statement, they will see things that will marvel them. And they will confess by themselves. I thank Chukwu Kabiama, who kept me alive and made me part of those who will speak for Biafra this time. And I will not stop speaking. Not now when Biafra is at hand. I can't stop. Not now when Biafra is already here. It's impossible. And I urge you, if you are a genuine Biafra, if you are a genuine Biafra, you must pay attention. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Do not allow anyone to distract you. They are going to come. Yes, they will come. The attack on the autopiloted IPOB of today, under the spokesmanship of Mazi Sabareko and on the list of Mazi Nandikam, it is enormous. You can see my broadcast the way they are shutting it down. When we come to broadcast, they restrict the broadcast to few people. They kick people out. They don't send notifications. People will come on their own notice. They will be kicked out. This is what we see on a daily basis and we'll continue to see. But is it going to stop us from broadcasting? Of course, it can't stop me. Even if I come online and nobody is watching, I'm going to send my message out there. And Chukwu Kabiama, who alone have permitted us to continue what we're doing, we spread the gospel by himself. All I need to do is to speak as an instrument in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama. That is what I'm doing. An instrument in the hand of Chukwu Kabiama to pass the message. And him alone will circulate the information and breathe on it. I'm not scared. I'm not shaking. I'm not moved. I can't be moved an inch. You can't move me. Your propaganda, your blackmail, and your distraction doesn't affect me. I'm here because of those who are little-minded. The weak ones that cannot be able to stand. Those ones you can be able to bully. That's why we are coming online, to encourage them to stand firm. We know where we are going. Our spokesperson, Master Simon Epa, knows where he's going. And if you don't know where he's going, go and check. Since when Mazen Nanagan was kidnapped up to today, go and check him. Was he making progress or not? Is he making progress or not? Unlike the Department of Saboteurs, who are folding their hand, doing nothing. Doing nothing. They are only expecting the bad news from Mazen Nandekan. They have no other agenda. They have no plans. And the plans that Mazen Nandekan kept on the ground, they are fighting it. That is how bad it is. But I tell you, no matter what happens, no matter the attack, the blackmail, the propaganda, no matter where it comes from, stand firm. Don't shake. They can't stop you. The coming of Biafra is something that must happen. It's something that must happen. It is not a question of maybe. It's not a question of maybe. Biafra is going to come. We have entered into the declaration. A lot of things have been activated. So many of these things you are seeing today are things that have been on the ground for a very long time. And Mazen Nandekan was waiting for the right time to activate them before he was kidnapped. And today, every of those things is being put in place. You can hear it clearly when Mazi Samaneko read them out on his last State of the Nation broadcast. And we have to wait for his next State of the Nation broadcast, where more things will be unleashed. Our exit from the zoo is something that will happen this year that we are in. And it has started. The process of the exit has started. Starting from the end of our countdown, it was activated fully. The exit of Biafra activated fully. And as we're taking it stage by step, one